right, I'm back answering your questions once again. So the question I got next in line is, what is the best deck on a cruise ship? Okay, here's the thing. I feel like if you ask 10 different people what is the best deck, you might legitimately get 10 different answers. Why? Because if you like playing the slots, you want a deck near the casino. If you're a foodie, you might want a deck near the buffet. I mean, if you like the party life, you like the club of the ship, you like the comedy show, you might want a deck near the theaters and the shows. If you're somebody like me who is like, when I go to my cabin, I want it quiet, I don't want to hear all the other stuff, you might want a lower deck. There's so many options for where your cabin could be and on which deck. Here's my suggestion. Definitely pay attention to the things that you do the most on the ship, but also be mindful of the movement. The higher you are, the more movement there is. The lower you are, the more peaceful and the less swaying of the ship will you feel. So, typically, when you are selecting your room, then you can select which deck or which cabin number you choose to go with. Now, most times, if you are getting the lowest rate or special offers, you cannot select your room. The lowest rate often says that they get to select your room. Guess what, guys? I've had it multiple times where we've done it where they selected our room and we had a great room. I've even gotten an upgrade with them selecting the room. Because essentially what that is that they're saying, if you give us the liberty to select your room based on what we do not feel, then that's the room you're going to get. So it normally goes by category. So if you choose an ocean view room, they're going to give you an ocean view room for your selection. Now, again, I have experienced it where I got on the ship and they offered, would you like this balcony versus the ocean view, because it worked best for them filling the rooms. And so there are some plus and there are some minuses. Cons, we would say, pros and cons. If they select a room and you're really particular about where your room is, if it matters to you to be next to the casino or be next to the food, or you don't want to be high or you don't want to be low, then you probably need to select your own room. So all that to say, which is the best deck? It's up to you. But those are some of the questions that I, your travel advisor, would ask you so that we can ensure that you have the room and the cabin that's best for you and your circumstance.